Hi, this is Torin Talks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 5 top guilty pleasure things to watch on YouTube. So these are the shows that I like to watch when I'm doing things like laundry, can't sleep at night, being fat on a Saturday eating chips. So these are the shows that I like to watch, my little guilty pleasure shows. And well, I don't even think they really should be called guilty pleasure because I don't give a shit who knows I like these shows. But I guess I'll call them that because they're not really things you just think, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. So my number 5 guilty pleasure thing to watch is TEDx Talks. And I know TEDx have a bad rap because, you know, TEDx is like, you reach your hand in the bag, you never know what's gonna come up. You might come up with some gold, you might come up with some shit. So you never know with TEDx. But I find that if you really look and listen to some of them are good useful information, or they could just make you laugh, like, oh, that guy's an idiot. But they are thought-provoking, and sometimes I like things that challenge the way I think, even if it's in a way that I don't agree with. I think it's always good to be challenged and always questioning things around you and questioning, you know, what you believe in, because you never know if that's what you truly think unless someone puts you to the test and then you're like, yeah, I stood solid on this, I rocked this. Or you might get questioned and it might change your perspective on things. We're always learning and changing, and to me that's a good thing. So TEDx, it's like a bag of cats. You might get to pet one, you might get scratched. So proceed at your own risk. Number 4 is Thug Notes. Now this one is not really a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty at all about this show. I love it. The premise of Thug Notes is that classical books are reinterpreted in street slang vernacular. So you get little gems such as this.
Oh, snap. Then Darcy done confessed his love to Liz, but my girl be all like, hell nah, blood. You cock blocked my sister.
Which are totally awesome. And I fully encourage you to go check out that channel, Wisecrack, because they have a bunch of amazing stuff. And I don't know why that channel is not super huge, because it's another channel or show that I like to watch that is also thought-provoking, and it gets you to think about books that you maybe have either gone over your head or you couldn't figure them out because they were complicated or they're old, or, you know, or people that don't really like to read. I love to read. The analysis are always spot on, and the guy is just hilarious. So I fully recommend that show because it's awesome and you learn something. Number 3 is American Gladiators, the old one, not that new crap that came out in like 2008 or whenever. No, I'm talking old school with Turbo and Nitro and Ice and Gemini. I love American Gladiators. I loved it back then. I love it now. I just really want to watch American Gladiators because I love it so much. Such a good show. Like, oh, American Gladiators is so good. Like, I was just smiling because American Gladiators is just too good. It's too good. Like, I don't even have to explain it, because if you're alive right now and you don't know about American Gladiators, there is no hope for you. So American Gladiators is my number 3 choice. Number 2 is Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. And I don't know why I seem to like semi-sports random shows, but you're not going to learn anything from Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. You're just going to be glad that you're not them. And it's essentially a show from Japan, I believe, that is overdubbed with American voices, and it is hilarious. And it kind of has the same premise as like Wipeout or American Ninja Warrior with less talented people like me. And they're essentially thrown in there and wackiness ensues.
Halo.
Get it on.
And we're on to our first challenge, the slippery slope of Sled of Death. Now the object is to see which team gets the most players over the wall in the allotted amount of time.
And they wear all these weird costumes, and it's just a total ride. And if you just don't have anything else to do, you can just put that on, and it is just mindless entertainment. You don't have to think about anything. It's not going to challenge any ideas. It's just some noise that is going in the background. So it's good background noise show. And my number one favorite guilty pleasure show of all is Botchamania.
He got a bicycle. You want to play 21? We got it for you, Jesus!
Jeff Harvey.
Living in the danger zone.
-5 stars.
What's this Skyway? Oh, God. I don't know. Look at the adjective.
Now, if you do not know what Botchamania is, you just get on your little internet, you go to TV Tropes, you type in Botchamania, and you get informed, because Botchamania is the shit. And it was created by this guy named Matthew, who takes clips of wrestling bloopers and like promo fails and botch matches, and he puts them together with music from like 80s and 90s video games. So like that little 8-bit music, and he has all these other little in-jokes and things that carry on from like episode to episode, and they are amazing. My favorite little Botchamania clip is the Booker T.
We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the time, we want the gold sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Yeah. If you're a fan of pro wrestling, or used to be a fan, like I was hardcore into it, it is the best. And even if you're not, even if you just like seeing people just fuck up, you will like that show. And it's funny, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. Like, just go out and watch Botchamania. I can't even ruin it for you because it's awesome. And so yeah, those are my top 5 guilty pleasure shows. So TEDx, Thug Notes, American Gladiators, MXC, and Botchamania. So that is the list, and I will see you guys in my next video. You will probably enjoy it more if you are a fan of wrestling. If you don't really like pro wrestling, then you probably won't like Botchamania. Maybe you will, I don't know. But for people who watch pro wrestling or used to watch pro wrestling, you will probably like Botchamania.